Let me walk you through a scenario.
Please do.
At said location.
Said location. You didn't say location.
At said location.
Who said it?
There's a fucking
There's a location.
body discovered.
Don't make me start laughing this way. Don't do this to me.
Bad person.
Yeah, like that would look like an asshole.
No, dude. Bodies
know.
are popping up all over the place here in New England. You guys been listening, you know, we're in Massachusetts, and it's been weird. And if you scroll on TikTok, you've definitely seen.
Dude.
People are coming up with their own scenarios and all this. Dude, it's wild, though. There's some shit going down.
I joined, like, a few groups trying to just, like, see stuff about it. Because, like, you know, it's... You naturally wonder if how they're all connected. We don't know a lot of information, at least.
Well, like, they're only, like, a little over 3 hours apart from the furthest distance away.
Yeah.
Which is, like, that's an area.
It seems like it's, like, location and genders. Because, like, at first it seemed like mostly women. Now a lot of men are popping up. It's
probably because he saw some of the TikTok For You page.
She's like, I gotta throw
I gotta throw a curveball in there, dude. It's all, like, women around the same age, generally. And, there was some people complaining, I seen a clip on it, about some dude in, like, a gray Tacoma or whatever, like, harassing a bunch of people.
Yeah, but I don't want to be spreading stuff. Like, we don't know anything, really, not yet. Like,
no, but there's crazy people out there.
Oh, there's absolutely.
There's crazy people.
Some mafks out there, dude.
Yeah.
Bad intentions.
Just,
dark-sided.
learn visual warnings. Be safe out there.
Yeah.
And,
I've stopped going on, like, hikes and, like, long walks, like, later in the night.
I ain't never gonna stop going for a hot... Oh, at night?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
But, like, there's, like, sometimes I would take her for, like, a walk around the neighborhood. Like, I kind of just make sure to get her walks in, like... But, like, also, I just haven't gone on, like, a trail or, like, a woods hike in the last, like, little bit.
Definitely don't go walk on the woods.
I was fucking...
And also... Sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't know that this shit was, like, this locked in. I was bored last night, so I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna do some door dashing. I was like 1 in the morning, like, the fucking hood. Like,
crazy.
bringing fucking lazy motherfuckers wings. Like, why you need wings at 1 in the morning? Like, I shouldn't be mad at that, because it's like, I'm making adult. Like, I wasn't really doing it for the money. I was just kind of bored and, like, whatever. But... Damn, I could have just been, like, getting lured into some... Dude, some of the fucking places I was in, bro.
Now might not be the time. Oh, hey, you know, I don't know, but...
I remember doing that shit when I was living in Florida, and I went to one of the campuses for a college, bro, and I'm just, like, in the middle. There's so many fucking, like, young kids walking all around. Young kids, I mean, like, early 20s.
Yeah.
But, some random dude just comes out the door, and he just goes right to me, and he's like, that's for me. And I was like... All right. I have no idea who you are or to even prove it. I just want the out of my hand.
Yeah.
Do you have, like, the DoorDash fantasy that, like, you're going to fucking deliver to somebody and they're going to just think you're really cool off your first impression? They're going to be like, we're actually having a kegger. Do you want to come in and get fucked up with us?
I was thinking more like Mr. Beast opened the door. It's like, you just won this house. Holy shit. We know you're struggling right now if you're door dashing.
Yeah.
No, you can make some money. Definitely driving people will make more money, but that's just reckless.
But be safe about it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to sidetrack it with fucking DoorDash stories, but yeah, man, I didn't realize that shit was popping off. I probably wouldn't have done that.
There's a killer on the loose.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
It could just be bad killers, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's just too early to know, but it is definitely suspicious that all these bodies just happen to keep popping up right around the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's over, like, it's like 9 now, right? Just in the stretch from Mass to Connecticut.
But are they all, like...
That's the thing.
The same stage of, like, dead?
That's what I don't know. Like, is there
I don't know anything.
Right.
I need, like,
So
to find a TikTok and it's like, this is everything you need to know. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm, like, fucking stupid.
With things like this that happen, you have different sectors, obviously. Different states. Right. Different states handling the information that they gather. Mm-hmm. They're not the greatest at communicating with each other. So then you have, like, another chain up.
I like to
where
think
it's
that's
like something more federal seeing over the whole thing, working with each, individual department. But there's a lot that goes into it. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
And they don't want to cause any fear, so they hold back on information, but then you get a bunch of, like, investigative journalists on TikTok who, can stir up some story that sounds a lot worse than it is.
Right.
It's so up in the air, and it's just, I don't know.
People often get frustrated because, like, one, like I said, I keep saying we're in the early stages of finding out all this stuff. Like, it's still, this is, like, kind of not breaking news, like, we're breaking the story. But, like, this has been going on, like, really...
This is breaking news brought to you by Elevated Times.
This is, like... The last few months, weeks, I should say, have been, like, ramping up, right? And so, like, the police often hold back information for a reason.
Yeah.
like if they are noticing a similar MO or like certain connection from all the victims, like that is something they're gonna hold tight, hold close, and wait for like something like not like wait for a
they
slip
don't
up,
want to
but like
blow their
exactly.
info. Like literally every movie where there's ever a serial killer, all the cops are like, "Yeah, it's a fucking serial killer," and then they do the press conference like, "There's no reason to believe that there is a serial killer." So it's like that's a thing. I don't have any reason to trust like anybody in the government.
Yeah.
Ever, but especially now.
Fair.
Like where like, so it's just like, is this like the airplane thing where like everyone's like, oh, there's more airplane crashes now, but it's actually like not really like an increase. There's just more coverage on it. Right. So like, I don't know. I like to look at it like because I'm a like neurotic, anxious freak, so I like to look at it as like, hopefully this isn't like what it seems to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much longer I can hold on to that for.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Either way, it seems bodies are showing up.
Hide your kids.
They're finding bodies.
Yeah. So New England, be careful out there. You know, like we don't know what's going on, but clearly there's some shit going on.
Yeah.
You know? Little
fucking
I don't know what
robot horse.
Robot horse.
You seen the clips of this robot horse?
Dude, the robot horse is kind of sick.
That was my lighter note earlier. If that gets left in,
okay.
Because everyone's gonna be like, "What was the lighter note?"
We'll debate. But dude,
what's cooler, real horse or robot horse?
Robot horse. Real horses suck.
Wait, what do you mean? Real
yeah, that was
cool.
a bold statement. I love that. I love that meme that it's like it's 1870 and like you're leaving the saloon and this motherfucker's parked outside waiting for you. Let's just be here. We're going up to your pet horse, looking at its soul in its eyes and being like, "Get me home safe, motherfucker."
Dude, if I lived in that time where that was transportation, I would have seen nothing. Dude, I'm not fucking getting on an animal that could just fucking kick me off.
But no, you have like a bond with it. It's different back then. Like everybody had a horse.
They are allowed
You took care of your horse.
I don't really like any animal that's like bigger than a dog. That's not true. I don't dislike it, but I don't really want to like associate.
Ryan's like, I was in support of killing all these.
Do you trust it less the bigger it gets?
It's not even that I don't trust it. It's just
what
like,
about
that's
elephants?
not for me.
Would you trust an elephant?
I rode an elephant one time, and I feel like that was probably like part of like a black market. Like that elephant probably had like a shitty ass life.
Yeah.
Like,
funny you say that.
Fair?
It's funny you say that because I took a photography class in high school, and we went to a zoo field trip. And I just so happened to go in when they were like washing the elephants, and I like zoomed in and took pictures of like the shackles. One of them was bleeding, and my teacher was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, like,
he was like, everyone got like pictures of like animals and dumb shit at the park. He's like, "You showed me like a dark side." I was like, "I don't think that elephant's happy." And I just walked away from the teacher. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that's so sad.
Oh yeah, like I took a zoom in of its eye and everything. It was like I just looked at it differently. I was like, this elephant don't want to be here. No more than I want to be in this high school. Freedom, motherfucker!
By the power.
Yeah. Robot horse would be sick though, especially if you just like how advanced is this thing getting? Next thing you know, it's transforming. It's like it can run off a cliff and just like put you in something and like have wings out all of a sudden. You're like flying robot horse.
How are there still wars when like we can just make that? Like I mean, wars where people are shooting at each other when it's like our robot horses can just fucking like fuck all of yours up, and then it's like there's not doesn't need to be a human cost to it.
I think it's only a concept technically right now. Do they make a horse, or is it just a concept?
Make something. It doesn't have to like look
it's
cool.
in the
Dude,
works.
have you seen the murder dogs?
Yeah.
The dogs I don't know why they showed this. They're like, you kick it over, it gets up.
Yeah.
Dude. And
that's gonna be a cop in like 3 years.
They're gonna put guns on that shit so fast, dude.
Bro,
it's fucked. It's bad. Now
Austin animatronics or whatever.
Yeah.
Austin Dynamics.
Yeah. Thank you for correcting me.
I guess it didn't matter. I'm sorry for doing that.
No. I was a genuine thank you because I couldn't remember what it was called.
Fucking elitist.
But dude, oh my god, are you kidding me? Could you imagine it's like some new war erupts and like some young kids like, yeah, I got home from my country, good stuff, and all of a sudden like these fucking thing just falls down, these crates open, and it's just like these Jaguar machines with turrets on it, just all like, what the fuck are you gonna do right there?
I would be the biggest like warmonger if
Dude.
That's what wars were. Like
Oh my
literally,
God.
like it's just like our robots fighting your robots would be way fuck. I'd be like, yeah, dude, we should be fucking causing all these wars. Like, that's fucking sick. I would buy tickets to see that.
No,
But when
whoever had the best technology would be ruling over the world.
Yeah, dude.
No, that could be bad.
That's
That
crazy.
could be very
Get
bad.
your money up, not your funny up,
Oh
dude.
my
Don't be
God.
fucking making AIs to jerk off to virtual girls, dude. Make that shit a fucking warrior. Put your eggs in that basket, and you.
And then we get Terminator.
Yeah, but make it so it like likes people.
Oh. Yeah, okay, because that's always work.
Yeah, like, remember the two robots that were talking to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
they were just like,
fucking
new
scary.
language.
Yep, yeah.
Everyone's like,
So
shut
much
down,
like
shut down.
there's like a genre that like I call like horny tech, and it's
Dude.
like if you applied this much, like there's like dick sucking machines and
Yeah.
stuff now. It's like if you just like, and I'm not talking about girlfriends now.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
If you applied like this much fucking engineering and like
Thought.
like think about like what I mean, there are people that need that, but like think about how much like I feel like the net benefit for society would be like, I mean, is the guy who's like just like getting sucked off by a robot like really happy? Like it might
I mean, he is.
for like a minute, but
Right.
like, is he like building character off that?
That post-nut clarity comes in hard.
Yeah, you're like, what?
He's like, I could be working on cancer research.
That's gonna be like our first
This is-
fucking like thing that we're hawking. Like when we get ads, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, the Self Suck 9000 wants to sponsor an episode, dude.
I'm just waiting for interdimensional cable. That's what I want
This
to watch.
is interdimensional cable.
Fuck it
People
up.
watch this like, what the fuck? These guys are talking about like every animal they ran over, and like
Dick sucking machine. Fucking. Bro, no, because somebody said it, and it was on. I hate to always call him out, but Joe Rogan podcast, and he was like, "We literally have the technology sufficient enough to make a machine do every man's job, and then pursue man into being the creative creature they're supposed to be." Because right now we're kind of in like this design. The design right now of modern man isn't very efficient as into exploring what society could be as a whole.
Yeah.
It's more than 1% versus the rest of us.
we're doing it backwards. We could literally have like fucking robots like flipping burgers for us. So like I wouldn't have to fucking log 50 hours a week, and I could go do something that like I actually like.
Yeah.
But instead we're doing those fucking dumbass stupid jobs that a robot could do, and we're having robots create art for us now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so
it's
fun.
ass backwards.
We're literally fucking so off track.
Like most people who work a desk job, like they know that they're not important to that
Yeah,
company.
like
at all.
when quantum computing happens, like whatever fucking little buttons you're pressing, like you're not gonna have to fucking do that shit, buddy.
Yeah.
Like,
it gets culty real quick, but I mean,
I use fucking AI to come up with like the thumbnails for this because like I'm too busy to fucking.
Dude,
maybe that's just another way the government looking at like Charles Manson, which we talked about a few episodes ago. No, we. But like the government even like started forming that. Oh, these are cults and all this other stuff. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you can argue the Amish are a cult. Like,
I mean, that's fair.
yeah. So
Like, perspective. But I mean, like, I think cult inherently has this, like, more...
are off-grid living people right now? People who are that off-grid, are they considered a cult?
I think they have to be of a similar mindset. You have to
If
do-
like one guy
Well,
is
aren't they?
fucking everybody's
I don't know.
wife, then it's a cult.
Yeah, that's always
there you go.
It's like the
that's
he's
pretty much
drugging
it.
and fucking their
one
wives.
horny
That-
guy.
yeah,
Like,
that's exactly
has a lot of charisma.
Those are the bad
He's
cults.
like,
You can
y'all...
ascend.
Actually, y'all can't have sex, but I have sex with all your wives.
Yeah.
That's how it always goes. There was something else I was going to fucking say. I lost it.
Robot
Oh, those
horse?
damn tin skins. Dude, see what those robots...
Tin
Yeah,
skins.
like... I don't know. It can evolve to the point where people are like fearful of robots. I'm just saying,
Dude, freaking
I-
My Teenage Robot or whatever. I just saw it the other day. I was like, I completely forgot about that weird
Jenny the
Nickelodeon
Teenage
show.
Robot,
Yeah.
bro?
She couldn't
Yeah.
even go to the mall without rusting in the rain.
Yeah. I saw a clip of her getting like detailed by those
Insta-roast.
mechanics, and they make it like red with flames.
Yeah,
I
it's
was like, I
fine.
forgot about this show. Fucking very weird.
That
but,
era of animation was super weird, but super lit.
Yeah.
Remember the devil lady from Dexter's Lab?
Oh yeah.
Whose brick is this? Because it ain't mine.
I don't know, but Dexter's Laboratory had a devil lady.
Wait, was it from Dexter's Lab?
Are you thinking about?
We've talked about this before, but the Powerpuff
Powerpuff
Girl,
Girls.
mayor's
Oh, Powerpuff
assistant,
Girls. Yeah.
the
The
mayor's
red lady.
assistant with the red curls. You never saw her face? God damn.
Is that who I'm thinking
That
of?
tickled my
Maybe.
brain as a
It
child.
was like the red dress and the fucking curves.
She's
Yeah, that shit was
Yes,
activating
mayor.
some neurons.
And this
bro.
little like
The little baby-
little heel
baby
clap
man.
away. You're like, dang.
Yeah,
Texas mom, they were drawing all those big trunks back then in our cartoons.
For real.
Dude, yeah, so
Baby
Dexter's
Scott
mom, Jimmy
Mac.
Neutron's mom,
Huh?
Jimmy Neutron's mom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jimmy's mom.
Was Timmy's mom thick?
She was thick.
Yeah, Timmy Turner.
Yeah, she might have been the best. If we
She had the
She might
have
have
She might have been the best. Just have a hand.
Dude, Jessica Rabbit.
Crazy.
What were
Oh my
they
God,
doing?
I was
to-
fucking like a
That was
like, can we watch Roger Rabbit again? And everyone's like,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
disgusted.
Oh man.
So wait, how's everyone's week's been? It's been like 2 weeks since we've released a pod. Isn't that kind of crazy?
This is episode 29.
29. That was a hell of a
29?
cold. That was a hell of a cold open.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus,
29. Maybe some things are not left in there.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe they're just left in there and we just get a hard swing at.
This might be one you guys edit with me so we can make some decisions.
We ain't running for Congress. Don't give a fuck.
Valid. But hey, welcome back. You know,
Oh, somebody was being funny online. What a bad person.
They were
Cancel
talking
them.
about
Cancel
women
them.
being in the kitchen.
Literally sucking
He's
me
got a
off from
double
behind.
day.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Pretty good. Had a birthday party for my kid. It was
Yeah.
April vacation.
Yeah.
Went to a C's playoff game 2.
hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh, you saw Porzingis?
Oh
fucking
yes,
leaking?
dude, leaking,
If
bro.
that happened to LeBron, he'd be like taking the
This
fucking
man
year
came
off.
back out and turned around, looked at everyone in the crowd, and was just like, dude, the place was rumbling.
I-
You ever been to a lot of games? Oh, it's just
I
like,
heard the MVP.
oh my
Dude,
god.
Porzingis
Hell
is
yeah.
him. And Jalen Brown was fucking nasty.
JB
that
was
game,
killing
too.
it that night, dude. Horford was out there too. It was fucking on fire out. We didn't need Tatum, no offense, Dom. But we were chilling without him.
Your kid must have had a
Fuck
blast
happened.
too.
Did we win last night?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Lost by 2
last time I
points.
looked, it didn't look pretty, so I didn't even. They were in Orlando, so whatever. They gave it to them. But yeah, game 2 was fire. One to remember. It was my father and my oldest son, so it was like a nice
That's fire.
3-generational moment.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Got the foam finger. We got the food.
Trilogy.
It was a great game.
Dude, the food at the Garden has evolved.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like the first time I noticed it, I went to Raw in like 2020 probably, and I got a burger, and I was like, maybe it's just because I was in that captive environment, and it's like, because like when you go to a game, like you know, like you're getting like Cisco chicken tenders, like you're not
Dude,
getting
yeah.
anything fancy. But this fucking burger I got at the Garden, and it was like a regular degular. I didn't go like anywhere else. Like this was just like you walk to the stand, like burger,
Yeah.
and it was, dude. I fucking like dream about this shit. It was so good.
I have those.
They're
Some
leveling
food,
up. Like
The roast beef. No, the ribs. Anyways.
Dude,
I
not
almost,
even
I
was
went there. I almost got the ribs, but my in-laws were like, "Just get pizza, you fucking."
They shamed you for your food.
Dude,
No, they
had
didn't.
no
I shaved
idea.
myself. They accept me.
Yeah.
They know I'm a good guy. But I'm like, they're gonna think I'm weird if I order ribs.
That's
So I
shut-
just went with
shut.
pizza and shat my brains
Best
out for
ribs
9 hours.
ever. No, but I was thinking about a time I went to a place where when I was living down south and they didn't speak any English. You had to go get a customer who was bilingual to help me order, and he was like, "Get this, I get it all the time. It's mad good." Some sort of like ball meat thing came. It was a very weird presented plate, not my culture, but I was trying to experiment.
Try new things.
I was like, "What is this?" It was so savory and sweet, but also just it was so good.
Interesting.
And I just was like, I don't even remember what part of South America they were from. I forget.
That was bomb.
But oh my god, incredible!
Dude, that's
I'll
some
never,
shit.
I'll
I
never
love
get to
when that
recapture
happens.
that
Yeah.
again, which sucks.
My aunt or my cousin.
It reminds me of that
We should do
Always
foods.
Sunny, where they're like trying to find what meat that was.
Yeah.
Frank's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was monkey meat or something like that. He's like, you probably have fucking worms or something.
That's crazy.
It was
My,
like raccoon, a dead raccoon. What was it?
Uh.
I'll have to find out later. My bad. Go.
No, you're good. That just reminded me one of my family members is married to a Brazilian lady, and like our families blend at like his cookouts.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like, dude, sometimes there's just food there, and I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I can't fucking stop eating.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
so
So
good.
good.
I love when that shit happens.
Because we're so like, like we are American, like Americanized, like 90s, early 2000s kids. Like we were pretty suppressed with like chicken nuggets, mac and cheese. Like we've explored, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm going out there, but this is
But
like,
early days was not like very, unless you grew up with a different culture family.
If you were like rich,
But if you were like white middle class, you were like,
surprisingly, our families did not give us diverse food growing up. Not super diverse.
no, me neither. Like
Yeah.
I always have like Lebanese food because that's like our heritage, and
Yeah.
like my grandmother's Polish, so we'd have like,
yeah, like we'd
Polish
have
food, but
weird
it's still,
Irish
like-
dishes
Yeah.
that.
I guess I could say, yeah, we had very, like, fried chicken, baked potatoes, steak.
Yeah. I didn't start hitting like
Fish and
Indian and Thai and
Yeah.
like Bolivian, like shit like that until I was like more of an adult.
That was
It
something
was-
you went out. Just
It was
yeah,
cool
yeah.
back
That's-
then because, like, you know, all of our moms, me and Sean's moms, and like a couple of our aunts, but like everyone's just like living their own life. And then when you all connected like as a family, there it was just like an abundance of so much food.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't been
Good
somewhere
fucking
like
cooks
that.
in your family.
Yeah,
Like,
go-
oh my
yeah.
god.
The one thing that I can definitely cook now is a lobster, and that's because of my dad. And that's like,
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
Those
Soon-
little sushi fucking balls you made too are fucking.
Oh, you like those? The onigiri?
Yeah.
Dude, I love that
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
onigiri is
that's
so
been good.
Freaking You got the SS seafood.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with that.
SS
No, you made me.
You say SF?
SS his initials.
Yeah. Trying to. I didn't really get it.
Long Sean. Long Sean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thanks for saying that. So I watch me and Rachel we watch YouTube because we're children, and we were eating dinner the other day. We were watching one of those chefs that's I'm gonna try every fucking chicken tender.
Of course.
So out of all the chains. And it was him and two other chefs. They all rated Long John Silver's as a fast food chicken tender to have the best one. We
really?
No,
I heard about this,
dude. First food vlog. I've never been to one.
Dude, we could do
it. Even around.
Funny enough, I just tried Raising Cane's for the first time today.
3-year-old palate.
What, Raising Cane's?
Yeah, I don't think it's that
dude.
good.
Their sauce is so overrated.
Yeah, dude.
It's so just
the chicken has no seasoning.
Can I say real quick because both of you have an experience. These places that originate in their state, by the time they make it to this New England basic ass commercial ass area, it's so people don't. Dude, I shit you not, when I lived in Florida, every fast food smacked beyond belief. Never offbeat. Everything was always so good.
What'd you just look at?
The closest Long John Silver's has a 2.8 star rating.
Yeah, oh my god.
But their chicken tenders are the first thing that pops up.
It's a half hour away.
That's not even bad.
That's how far I went for Well, I didn't go for Raising Cane's. I went to the Rock Gym.
Did we just pause, drive there right now?
No,
they're bitches. They close at 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow, pussies.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Sorry. Also, I wanted to call out, you got a tattoo this week, bro.
I did get a tat.
Can you see it, or is it in the second skin?
I'm going to pull Sean and just going to keep it tucked away.
Keep it mysterious,
now.
dude.
What do you
We'll
mean?
get a picture at some point. You always say, I'm not going to stand up and turn my leg right now.
Oh, now you gotta send me a photo of it, because you just did the...
I will. I got a freshie from when I first was done.
Very
American traditional, Native American girl. It's a Sailor Jerry tattoo, original.
It's dope.
And I'm doing a whole American traditional black sleeve on this side. And yeah, I'm almost 30, and I won some money on that C's game I was talking about, funny enough, because someone threw me the dopest 3-pick parlay, and I was 100 on it, paid for the tattoo, basically. So it was win-win. It was just perfect window. Looked up a place.
Oh yeah.
Got it in Rhode Island. Funny enough, I have a eagle right here, and I have my son's name right here. Eagle is Florida. My son's name in a heart was Mass, and then this big piece was Rhode Island.
Oh shit.
So I'm almost debating going to Maine, Vermont, Connecticut, New York.
What about the neck?
Neck is Florida, but I'm just talking about my arm.
Okay, I'm just sorry. I get ahead of myself.
And yeah.
What was I gonna
We'll
say?
be covered one day.
Yeah, dude, it looks sick. I can't
You'll
wait to
see it.
the photo.
I'll be here summer chilling, short sleeve.
Fuck yeah. I just got my final appointment scheduled for the 16th of May. It's just gonna be an hour session, just adding a little more purple.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's.
I'm sick of hearing about sessions.
Dude, I'm sick of hearing. Yeah, believe me.
Did he like the thing? Did you give it to him?
Oh, he loved it.
Oh, hell
dude,
yeah.
he was gassed.
Yeah,
It was a
really?
good time.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
it was good shit.
I love to hear that.
I think I showed you, right? The little statue I got.
Yeah.
It
It was so funny. Sean got it. He was like, I think I love it. He was like, it is a naked baby. This show.
For
It was a
reference.
Dragon Ball. Yeah.
It was a
go.
Dragon Ball it was Dragon Ball statue of Goku as a baby landing in his yeah, in his little spaceship. So it's him curled up, and it's it's a cool piece. But I did look at it and I was like, I'm giving this other grown man a baby in a spaceship. But no, he was gassed. It was good shit. And yeah, soon we'll be done with all of it. Well, you're already done. I'm almost done.
Yeah, I'm not done. I have a long way to go, dude. I'm trying to think what the fans getting in the fingers.
Ooh. What about you, Ryan? Anything crazy last week or two?
No.
Yeah, just been chilling.
Yeah, just
Living life.
working out a little bit. Fucking.
Oh, how's the trainer and the gym? No, what's it called? The parking space gym going?
That's going good. So I actually have a squat rack now too, so I can do some more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it. I kind of have to move my car out of there to have enough room to do squats and shit.
Fair.
But at least the bench and stuff is working good.
Dope.
And then I still have the apartment gym. I'm not gonna sign up with that trainer just because it's not in the
Don't
budget.
do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, not to get aggressive.
No, this is good advice.
Fucking everything we could obtain for knowledge and information is on the internet, free to your grasp. I can put you on to best people to follow.
Rachel's like, you lost 50 pounds on your own. Why the fuck are you going to a trainer now? Not well, because
you have this mental cap that you can't get to that next level.
He gassed me up.
If you hit a plateau, just fucking
because that's what it is putting money into someone else to make yourself more liable. Because instead of doing that, save the money and just like lock into that. Like, no, you have to do this. You have to.
So I paid for one session with him, and like the most I got out of it is like he just like helped me with like my form for like deadlifting and shit. And I fucking PR'd like the standing shoulder press with like the bar. I was pumped about that. But he has like the in bodies. Scared me. Why did that fucking just freak me the fuck out?
Me too. Is there a window open there?
No.
This thing just fell. That's on a fall. There's no air movement in here, bro. It's
crazy.
That thing just whipped with wind. Like someone was about to just burst through the fucking...
Dude, listen. As much as I say everybody should live by themselves once, and that's a hot take I'll stand by. Everybody should live by themselves at least once. It gets fucking freaky. That shit.
I'm a little pale.
My reaction for that is
I was scared.
I got like sad and scared.
Off camera, literally, I just have like I have like tapestries as door frames. I'm gonna actually the next thing I want to buy.
We'll make a clip and we'll add it right here with web series. Not even just like
a reenact.
Yeah, not.
Actually, it's
we'll fill a video here and then we'll
to make you feel better. It's just the shitty tape that's holding up that tapestry. It was like that before, and
that makes sense.
Restuck it.
It's getting moist in here. It's
I'm ready as licking meals.
I wasn't. That was scary though.
Should we sacrifice sound quality for some air? Open the window.
Nah, we're already
thinking, but it's okay. I'm locked in. We'll get the sweats going. No, hell yeah, dude. Don't get a fucking dude.
Also, the one thing I like got out of it is for the first instruction of better form, and he has the in-body scan. So like I was on that, and like my body fat percentage is like way lower than I thought it was, and he's like, dude, you have so much fucking muscle on you. He's like, I'm gonna build you a plan. He's like, in like 3 months, he's like, you're gonna be fucking shredded. And I'm like, I was like so bullish on it. I called her and she's like, I'm signing up. She's like, you're a fucking dumbass. And then she kind of like was like put it into perspective. She's like, Reddit exists.
I will say though,
you can do all this shit on your own.
On the flip side, I do have a very good friend of mine who used to be pushing like fucking almost 4, dude.
Yeah.
And he's been in a body competition now at this point. He did lock into one guy and he paid him and he became part of this group. They did like group trips and stuff. He got wicked involved with the bodybuilding scene through this guy. So he did get a lot out of it, but again, I don't think it's anything that you would need personally.
Yeah, there are people who have done it themselves.
Yeah, like you're putting a mental block on or trying to rely too much on someone else. Finding a body like a lifting gym nearby, dude. People are so helpful with that shit.
Yeah,
true. Some people are a little too helpful. You want juice?
Honestly, no. I want to hype myself up a little bit because today I got up. Apartment was a piece of shit. I mean, the apartment was a mess. I was feeling like a piece of shit because I got up late. I was up late watching you. And lately I've been working out more. Like I've been going to the rock climbing gym. I've been working out there. And I've been doing softball. So I'm like more active. I'm trying to ride this wave and keep it going.
Yeah.
I was laying in bed with Ray. We were smoking, out the window, just kind of watching just watching the rain. It was good vibes. And I was like, no, I gotta get up. I gotta do something. So I fucking cleaned a little bit. I drove 30 minutes down the road, and I got into the gym. I did some lifting. I did a little bouldering. Got myself a little treat. I had a little 3 nuggets at Cane's because I wanted to try it. And that's what I wanted to say too.
Oh yeah.
Not that bad.
It's not bad.
It had a chicken crisper vibe. Anyways. I just felt real good. I was like, fuck yeah. I came back. I cleaned a little more. I didn't finish the dishes, but that's whatever.
That's
yeah, it's just like...
They need a soap.
yeah.
Good for you, bro.
I was like, I'm on. I'm trying to, get back into that. Yeah. I'm loving just having all these different things keeping me going and active. Because it's instead of being in the gym lifting weights every day, I'm doing different shit. And I'm enjoying it.
You're learning your body through rock climbing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I want to do a lot more calisthenics.
It's so it definitely takes strength, but it takes a lot of balance through the core and breathing and going slow. So it's not like you could get the strongest person, but if they don't have that
technique,
flow, right? Yeah, I think Is there anything else we want to touch on? I did have the race. I don't know if we have enough time to get too much into the sperm race.
I don't even know what this is.
Dude, there was these 2 college-age kids from UCLA and maybe USC, University of Southern California.
Yeah.
And, dude, they fucking raced their sperm. There was like...
Did they like both come in the same girl and like figure out which one got her pregnant?
No, it was like a track. But
they
dude,
jerked off and then they saw who
I don't
shot
know.
the
All I saw
what?
was like the magnetic scope of the race. But dude, this shit is wild because there's like a trailer for it. They did like a UFC like hype video, like where the guys are like working out and doing like spinning rotations in the lights and doing all that shit.
They put like cock rings on,
yeah,
ball hangers, weights.
But it was like testing the speed, the
potency.
I don't know. It was like speed, something, and taste.
What
were the metrics of this competition? I was like, whoa! That last one.
Yo, you see those videos where they're like, want free sample? It's like in the hood or something like, yeah, it ain't bad. Yeah, I'm just trying to go around and show people that like semen's not that bad to eat.
No, I've not seen these videos.
No, oh my god, their faces are always like, you fucking with me, right? Like, or like people.
I live right
so
away.
heated. Yeah,
what do you mean? What do you mean,
bro?
But yeah,
so
dude,
funny though the reaction.
The first international sperm race. Someone's sperm was faster than the other dude's.
I did recently see a video that this dude showed his wife of this guy peeing, and like he's peeing wicked high up. He's definitely hands on way up here, but he's peeing way high up, and then he like whips it around himself without getting himself wet. And I was like, damn,
powerful.
I'm gonna have to slam like 20, hold it, and then try it.
That's gonna be our TikTok.
Just me peeing with her.
Technically,
drink those 2 beers, but
dude, Danny Duncan, who I love on YouTube, he's so fucked up. He was peeing and just like flashed a group of fucking dudes peeing. And they're like, oh,
that's fucked up.
And then after he's like, I said I was peeing, and he just points his dicks up and he's just like, tastes good, I'm hydrated. I'm like, damn, God. Danny, you're wild,
too
bro.
Too far.
Nah, he's wild. He bought a fucking crocodile. Some dude was like illegally selling it. And he's so funny. He's like, I knew this was gonna be criminal activity when you said you needed to use Cash App. Yeah. And too funny. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Check out Danny Duncan if you've never seen him. I've been following him since like maybe like just shy of 1 million subscribers, which is wild to see. Like, I'll catch a glimpse of him real quick and I'm like, damn. He's still Danny, but like it was so much rawer back then.
Yeah.
He didn't have all that money.
His collab with World
was better back then.
Was fucking insane. Where he's like drifting the limo
in
the back of it, dude. I was like, oh my god.
He caught a lot of hype because he was selling those Virginia Rock shirts.
Yeah.
And one high school like banned them, and he like flipped the fuck out. Like locally kind of too. Like not too far from where he lived. And he's like, why? Why is being a virgin a bad thing? And like, no, it's because it's just bringing up sexual thing. It's like, no, it's being like absent from whatever. He just slammed into the school so hard, showed up to the school, and handed out a bunch of Virginia Rock shirts to all the kids. Like,
that's fine.
No, I've heard about this story and I love that because like, one, that was the big thing in the early 2000s. It was like everybody was preaching abstinence and there's a whole movement of like that doesn't actually work and all that. So it's funny that in the 2020s there's a town that's like
this is like 2010s.
Okay. Oh, okay. Fair.
But yeah.
But still, it's still funny that like, there's a town of, like just bringing up
it's
virginity
or something. Yeah.
And then you think about things like the Hocus Pocus movie. The whole movie's about a virgin.
Yeah.
They're all ranking on this kid. They're like, this virgin lit the candle, and they're like, "Who's the fucking virgin that did that? You ruined everything."
It's fucked yet.
Like it's just weird.
All the pressure behind that too. Any young listeners, it's like just let your life play out.
Yeah.
There's no pressure.
It's literally like mad insignificant.
I can tell you everybody, and it so sucks because I have this experience too. But everybody can tell you their first time story. Just like it's not good. It's always like,
dude, wild.
It's not good.
We're not gonna get.
That'll be for the after hours.
Pod. That's the Patreon. That's the Patreon. Hear our virginity stories.
Get us to a Patreon.
Let's do it.
We'll see. Do we want to get into which of the categories for the week do we want to tackle first? Like song of the week, nostalgia, album. What are we feeling?
Drive the bus, baby.
Drive the bus? I say we get into this album because I got some fucking notes.
Ooh, the album.
I got some notes, dude. It's not time.
Pass it to your man, roll another one and stay floating.
Oh.
If you don't understand what I'm getting at. This is why I'm talking 2009, 10, baby, and chilling, you smoking, and who the hell else would be playing? is Wiz Khalifa, bro. Everyone knew him, stoner music up the ass. Love him for doing collabs with Currency. But cause, I love Currency. But fucking dude, he dropped it. He did it. Kush and Orange Juice 2. And it was my week to pick the album. And funny enough, right as I'm being asked that in the group text, I opened Spotify and it was like, boom, show me on Spotify. It was just like Wiz Khalifa's new Kush and Orange Juice 2 came out.
That's big. I love that. You found something new and you're like, that's it.
I mean, it's topical. I mean, I love classic Wiz. I love his collabs with Mac. That song, fucking Keep Floating, dude. Are you kidding me?
Oh, hell yeah. Good song. Mad fun song.
Can I just, like, not to be too spastic.
You're going to play it and then I'm going to
No, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to just read something to you and I want you guys to listen.
You going to rap to us?
No.
I'm going to close my eyes.
How to get by.
Oh.
That's how we living in this day and age. I bring some color to a world that's filled with shades of gray. Throwing this cake away to blaze and sip some Tanqueray. Remember spectating till they pick the kid to play the game. Now I'm an all-star, blasted out the ballpark. In my Lamborghini speeding, you a golf cart. California dreaming, Amsterdam reality. Life ain't what it seems. These are the I butchered that. Life ain't what it seems. These are the thoughts that we pull out of me. Bro, stop.
That's the shit.
And that's Mac, not Wiz, but dude, Wiz killed it with that. And Wiz had some great music. Wiz was king of that era with the stoner rap, hip hop vibes, chilling, cruising. Can it coexist in the future? Can it be replicated? Can it be done up even better? If I were to give you an answer, it's no. He didn't.
Yeah.
Love you, Wiz. Very subpar album. Some good songs on it. But very, like, I wanted to see you in 2025. I didn't want to see you back in, like, 2009, 10. Like, I wanted to see a developed Wiz, not just like, where's all my people who love my music back then? Here's my shit right now. Can we stop? I know I'm rambling. Talk about the beats, bro. Fucking fire, the hype. You're just like ready for that song to be so gas, and then it's like someone took Wiz.
I honestly feel like if you like told like ChatGPT to like write a Wiz Khalifa album, like this is so I hate hating on shit, but I will always be honest when I'm like asked about.
I love you, Wiz.
And I feel like it's just like. Like more of, I mean, it's Kush and Orange Juice too. So there's some level of like I'm giving the people like there's an expectation that it's a follow up to Kush and Orange Juice, which like I'm not mad at, but like
you know how hyped I was to see Currency, and then I even listened to like Currency's verse, and I was like, what the fuck?
This could have come out in 2009, and I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I want to pull up the song list for myself.
It's almost like the album that would have came out before all the slam and beat songs that came out. But mentionable songs on the album, Red Eye, probably my favorite.
Okay. I was gonna say
Max B interlude feature Max B fire.
Yeah, for Max B anything is always gonna.
I might be featuring Michael Prince.
I like that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Those are my honorable mentions of the album. It's not a terrible album, but it's almost like Wiz made himself generic back then to replicate that right now. Over 10 years later, it's just not. I'm sure there's Wiz fans out there like, yo, this shit God. Them kids smoked enough weed. I didn't smoke enough for it to.
They're still as high as they were in 2009.
As I said, they never left the hot box car. Like, they just got stuck in there, dude. And they're like,
sometimes you gotta run.
That's the point, dude. Or no, I can't even. Oh, but God, like, dude, it's fucking.
I got some notes. I want to go down because I actually have a lot of them down. Like, basically, if I don't have a thing for the song, it's either decent or it's just forgettable. But off the rip, 5-star is a nothing song.
He has 40.6 million monthly listeners.
I mean, yeah, because
I love Wiz too. His top songs are The Thrill, See You Again featuring Charlie Puth, Young Wild and Free featuring Bruno Mars, Location, Black and Yellow at number 5.
Oh,
all his corny ass songs are his top too, because like he's better on features. He's a feature artist. I'm sorry.
I feel like some of the features had better verses on the songs than him, and like something good.
Yeah,
good
the
amount.
Ty Dolla $ign one, fire. The one with Lil Russell, fire.
The one with what's his name? Fucking where is it?
It's funny because we saying that it's like Wiz dropped the ball more
Michael
than anybody.
something.
Michael Prince.
Michael Prince. I like that shit too. Sorry, what was that?
No, it's just sad to even say it like that because like the only one who dropped the ball on the album was Wiz.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
He needed like a new kind of like Let me hear you spit, bro.
Like, dude, when you're a legend, like, you can literally do what you want, and I just
that
feel
took
like
a chunk out of his legendary status,
the
though.
confidence to just do what, or maybe this is what he wants to do, but it's just
fine.
like, dude, like, you need to evolve a little bit. Like,
That's
there
what I'm
was,
saying.
there
He
was
took the same
flashes,
formula and just
like,
copy and paste
yeah,
it.
like that's like Khalifa's back. I'm like, oh, we got like a rock intro, and then like that just stops, and then it's like a Wiz Khalifa song. I'm like, oh, this was so close to being interesting. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I meant with the beats. So the beats are just like, damn,
Dude,
it's like
yeah.
someone copy and pasted like an old Wiz verse and do it all day.
Each one, I was like going in so hyped, and like they all got worse as the song went.
Bro,
down.
this is no rhythm.
Dude, I got some lines. This one,
Yeah.
I always have one thing on my mind, and that's do it big. That's a fucking lie. I started cracking up. What do you mean, dude? There's another one too. I don't even fuck with you lames because I hate guys. Like, what are you fucking saying, dude?
I was like, what?
This is just so much corny stuff. And
oh my god.
I, like you said, I don't like to hate, but I knew after like halfway through the album, the first half of the album is not the best part of it. The second half is a lot better.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I'm gonna come in hating, I'm gonna have receipts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
just like,
what I want to say about it.
Because Wiz did walk that line, like I said, that Stoner World rap game, but like he was still kind of like up there with like, what's he gonna put out? You know, like what's Wiz gonna be saying? And then you listen to this, and you're like,
It's like brag rap.
yeah,
It's like weed and brag rap.
Yeah,
it's like,
it was
dude,
like-
be fucking like, tell us who you are.
She
I don't
did
know
fuck me
anything
because
about
I'm
you.
Taylor Gang.
Dude, I was saying Max B interlude, the chanting, I say Taylor, you say gang, not cool anymore.
Yeah, no.
Didn't like it. I'm sorry to say. Red Eye was dope.
Red Eye's so good.
The song What's Happening? Kind of a fun song.
Yeah.
Again, got corny as it went on, but I was like, I don't mind it. But what was really funny is I looked at the lyrics on Spotify, and the chorus, it says, "What's happening?" question mark. And that's the whitest shit I've ever seen. It was really funny to me.
What's happening was like my reaction to like the entire album.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Like, why are you doing this?
Why am I here?
Hey, I will say, Red Eye is a great song.
Good song.
And then
It, it was a perfect beat for Wiz to sound like Wiz on.
Yeah.
And I was like, this was good.
Right. I agree. I really like that one. Oh, this is
The
another
beats
line
are insane.
from my influence. I be blowing gas. I just rolled a Christmas tree. Ho, ho, ho. Who want to smoke? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
That was so bad. I'm sorry.
it's-
Who want to smoke by my own fire? Like, come on. Now it's a Christmas album. Like, what are we doing? It's
Yeah,
a
we
weed
did
album.
say
It's a
anytime
Christmas-
something was mentioned with Christmas, automatically.
Dude, automatic Christmas album.
God, that's like such a crazy effect. But,
Dude, right?
oh, you know,
Put it
what
in
did
the-
that happen to you on Christmas? Like, oh, it's Christmas canon.
And then also, there's an outro that's not an outro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like in the middle of the.
And he just yaps for like 5
Yeah.
minutes, being like, "Thanks for this. Thanks for anyone I might have forgotten." And then he names 3 other groups of people, and I'm like, "Come on, like, what are we doing?"
Yeah, you couldn't have like put that on the fucking like the album notes.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw a video today of a double-sided door. I forget what his name is. It's like some content creator from YouTube who does like fucked up shit. Always fucking with people. But he was with Snoop, and Snoop opens the door and he just walks into the second slider. Like he just bumps his head. The kid that he's with has to like turn around and grab his mouth. He's like, about to burst out laughing.
He's
I
going
go to the comments and someone goes, "That's how you know Unc ain't gonna chill with you again." I was just like, it's so true, bro.
Oh, what? Snoop Dogg just did something, and I just watched it, and it was horrible. I forget. I think I watched it because I thought it was going to be a remix of something, and then I'm like, what the fuck
Have
am I
you
watching?
seen Snoop Dogg's horror?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You haven't seen
Oh,
it?
that was
Everything
that was the
Snoop
other
Dogg
actor we
does
talked about doing.
In
Snoop Dogg.
media, like, outside of rap, to me, is corny.
Bro, Snoop Dogg's Haunted
What
House of
about
Horrors,
Jack
bro.
Black?
You've never seen that?
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen it or you don't
I just,
fuck with it?
I just like.
This is old shit.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know.
I know I
man.
haven't.
I
The
love
horror?
Snoop. Like, I'm sure he's a great dude.
Nah,
but
this
I
is when
just,
Snoop
like,
was more like, had a dog in him.
Alright,
Now, he's not an old man, iconic fucking Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
His old, dude, this is from like the 90s. It's sick.
Okay, I'll have to pee.
It's sick. I
Yeah,
feel like you
his
should
shit,
actually
I'm
watch
just
it.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cut this out because I think it'd be something to just be fun to just more fun to just drop. But we did have an idea about doing. We kind of talked about it when we were like,
yeah,
let's do the
kinda,
Minecraft movie. Like, what if we did do like
The
a
whole-
random every once in a while we pick an artist
Or like
to
an
do like
icon.
a thing, an icon. Like we do a Jack Black episode. We do a Snoop Dogg episode where we listen to the music,
That'd be fine.
pick
Watch
it out,
all the things.
watch some of their like movies. Obviously, we wouldn't all watch all their stuff, but like we just
but
pick stuff
a huge chunk of
and
it,
come in and be like, Will Smith, Snoop Dogg,
Yeah.
Jack Black, Adam Sandler, whatever. There's another
Jim
one.
Carrey.
Yeah, like,
Fucking
be a fun idea. I don't know. Something
Reagan.
Donald Trump.
Obama.
But yeah, anyways, I mean, I just made me think of it. I wanted to spitball it out
Nah,
too.
you're good. You're good.
Yeah, my other thoughts on the album, Khalifa's Home was actually fire. Probably one of the more like better flow throughout the album.
Okay.
That and Red Eye were like my two go-tos, but the rest of it either just like nothing songs that are just fine or corny as hell.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad album, but it's
He
not,
let some other artists shine on there, and I can respect that.
yeah. That
Like,
Michael, what's his
Currency
name?
let me down a little bit with some of the
Michael
lyrics.
Prince.
Michael Prince had a nostalgic ass voice. I heard that. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this guy. Like, that brought me right back to like.
Alright, we'll listen to music. Yeah.
And like Ty Dolla $ign, like dude, Ty Dolla $ign made like Kanye's like not Vultures 2 because I think that's just like beyond salvage, but Vultures 1 was like at least listenable because of like Ty just carrying that shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so like okay, like you have Ty, like you're gonna get like likability just for that.
For sure.
Also great live. I saw Ty Dolla $ign at like one of those like summer jam, just like fucking
Hell yeah.
500 people performing type things. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's like way better live than I thought he was gonna be. He's fucking sick.
I saw him at Trinity with a buddy of mine.
Oh hell
Went
yeah!
there.
Good show, like
Good show.
set. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
shit, yeah.
Ty's sick, but yeah, dude, I like the people who are successful right now, and I'm not talking about like giant industry people, but the people who like have like a curated fan base, like I hate to use Russ for an example because he's really polarizing, but like, Russ is successful because he like he's telling you who he is like through his art. And like Wiz Khalifa is just telling you that like I still smoke mad weed, I still get like mad pussy, like I'm rich as fuck, and it's just like that has a shelf life. And if like I really just hope for his next project he like actually like fucking swings for some like takes a risk and like just like this was like the safest thing he could have ever
Where's the
done.
lyric again?
Which one?
Let's scroll down a little.
I always
No. I know what you're looking for. Just scroll down.
Christmas one?
Yeah.
There it is, right here. My influence. I be blowing gas. I just rolled a Christmas tree. Ho ho ho. Who wanna smoke? My own fire. Like it was just like that.
Oh my god.
What about like why are you Wiz Khalifa? Like what? Like tell us a story. Like give us like your origin story. Like dude, this is what people want. Like people want to know who you are. Like it's cool if you want to hype. Like I mean, there are people who like do that and they're successful at it. But like to have that like rabid fan base.
He rode that wave. Like early wave, like I said, that stoner
And it's
rap
great.
music. Oh yeah, but
I love
all the
it.
classic shit's great, and even some of the songs on this album we're talking about, not bad.
Are of that quality, but just most of it isn't.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And like if you're not gonna
Most of it
evolve
isn't.
and you're gonna just do all the same stuff, make
Why-
it all
why are
your
you
best
Wiz?
stuff.
I
You
wonder
know what
what
I mean?
other people think about that. Like, I
You
wonder how
just-
it's being received because I haven't seen any reviews. Like, I always watch album reviews like of shit that comes out, and I haven't seen like anything on this.
I'm
So I
curious.
He's
wonder-
dumb smart though, because like he
Oh,
literally
dude, I
he was
know.
like, look at this era. He saw how like all the people were acting. He's like, I'm gonna spit some corny shit. I was like, I smoke weed. We love this weed. Wiz Khalifa.
His laugh.
He has this brand. Like
Yeah,
he's like, dude,
he
he's
did his thing.
He's
Oh, yeah.
savvy. Like,
Dude, Wiz Khalifa smoking stuff was big. Everyone had a Wiz Khalifa rolling tray or
But
like
it's-
his
I don't know
vapes
how
and
he
all
is
that shit.
personality and personally, you know what I mean? But
either.
the people in his circle must really like him to let him release some of the shit he said. No one was like, Wiz, hold on.
Yeah.
This ain't really that gangster. Like, what's about being gangsters? 2025.
We high.
Smoking legal weed. Like, okay, hold on.
it's one of those things. Like, if he's happy with it, I'm happy with it because it's like. But I just like don't really get the sense that this is like a meaningful album.
I didn't
Such a
take it
back-ass
seriously.
compliment.
I didn't take it seriously.
Well, like if
you're happy
his
with it,
reaction
I'm
to
happy
it is
for
like
you.
this is what I wanted to do and I did it. Like it's still not necessarily like my favorite.
No,
like, thing
but
he's
you
done.
can't take it seriously.
But I'm like,
Like-
and I don't think it's a money grab because he's like established. He has 40.
I know.
Right,
I
I
think it was
don't
a
think so.
genuine like here's for my Wiz fans,
Yeah,
but like being personally a Wiz fan from back in the day, I wasn't too.
We're all
happy.
fucking 30 now.
Yeah,
like we're not
like-
impressed when you're like, I have a Ferrari. Like, okay,
Yeah.
dude, I'm never gonna. I have a
Is he-
fucking
It would have been
shit
funny
box.
if he went in there. He was like, "You driving to your 9 to 5, trying to stay alive, but I'm Wiz and I'm chilling and I'm high. How you feel like just shitting on his audience? Being like my life way better because he. That would have been great.
Damn.
I would have been like, "Yo, what you shit on everybody who listens to him?
Do you think he's
These
just trying to-
dumbass high people
Yeah.
listen to my music.
I smoke weed anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
He's like, I work out. I'm twice the size of Snoop. Ooh.
I'm rich and ripped. Like, do you think he's just trying to get like TikTok clips, trying to just like pop some, because none of them even sounded like that, like poppy or like.
I feel like
I think he generally smokes too
clips.
much weed.
Yeah, genuinely, like.
I feel like he would get more clips if it's like, oh my god, Wiz Khalifa just made this, and it doesn't sound like anything he's ever done before. Like, it's interesting. It's telling a story. Like, there's like, no story. Like,
no,
it's literally just like
he's Rick Ross does.
Dude, for real.
Like,
at least Rick Ross tells us about like the women he dated.
But yeah, no, like Wiz ain't really like that.
That song you don't even know. Like, he has a bar that he's like, I put Molly on her drink. She don't even know. And then, like, he was like...
I'm sorry, you laughed that guy.
I'm kidding.
That's wild.
I know, like, you couldn't waterboard that out of me. And he's just, like, recording it in the studio. And all his friends that, like, probably just leech off him are like, yeah, this is fire.
Yeah. Speaking of saying things in the recording studio, the Kanye stuff?
Yo.
Like,
oh my God.
Not wanting to give more energy to someone like that, especially at this point.
Yeah.
One, I was never that big. I have some Kanye songs from back in the day, probably on some playlists, but I've never been a big fan. But this latest stuff that's been dropping is crazy.
This is either, like, him is, like, we're actually seeing, like, calculated, like...
Keep my Kanye, Jesus Kanye. I miss the old Kanye.
I think this is either a calculated move to, like, how do I get people to, like, forget I was, like... wearing a Klan robe for a little bit.
Yeah,
like maybe just say this, or it's like, okay, maybe these are like, this is like the origin of like why he's a fucked up person, and like he went through this shit and like did shit that he regrets. And
what
like,
did he do to this lady he's with who's just like making her like flash paparazzi and shit?
Dude, you're like months behind.
Dude, the lady is the least of our worries. This kid was talking about how he like
Dude,
sucked his cousin's dick till he was like 14 years old, and like
that's what Kanye's saying.
Dude, the whole song.
He wrote a
like,
song about it.
He's talking about how like him and his cousin used to look at porn when they were like mad young, and then act it out on each other.
Me and Sean did that shit all the time.
But then he took the...
Whoa, that's a joke we cut.
He cut off his cousin's.
Come on, it's funny because we're cousins.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
It's funny because we're cousins.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Dude, that's wild.
No, I've heard some stories, and it's like, you know, I don't know what's up with that, but like. That's more like a weird mutual thing with cousins. I don't know what the fuck.
Don't look at me. It's like
his older cousin made him. Like he was assaulted.
I think he was the one. It sounds like he was older, and it sounds like he was the one who was kind of like the. Like,
no, I think it's just his older cousin because his older cousin went to jail not long after that, and that was part of it too.
He said like he thinks it might be his fault because.
You know what's weird though with Kanye is like he was like, if I ever come back, and like looked at, he said some shit, and like he did disappear. Remember there was like this thing like no one could find Kanye.
He's not a reliable source of like information about his own life though. This motherfucker put like billions of dollars into like making a video game where like the main character was gonna be his mom.
What's up with Cat Williams saying all that shit about Dave Chappelle?
I don't know.
Yeah,
like, I don't see Dave Chappelle changing that much, but like maybe his character just gotta function a little better, and then like they try to replace fucking. Who are we talking about again? Kanye.
Who are we talking about again? Someone's spacing.
I think like it's just hard to realize. Like I think we put celebrities on such a pedestal that they're like a different like echelon of humanity, and I think it's hard for people to grapple with the fact like. But
are they all
like,
just
walk
human?
Down and like bump. Well, that they are, but people don't perceive.
Was Michael
them
Jackson?
So when he's this fucked up,
people died seeing Michael Jackson.
Yeah, for real. But when he's this off the rails, it's easier to be like, oh, somebody's doing this to him, or this is a replacement. And like, no, this guy who happens to be super successful is also like a fucking lunatic.
Right. No, I definitely.
No, I agree with that side of it too. But it is just suspicious all the time.
I think it's
what is it? There's some huge connection, and like it's known between Hollywood and government. What is it? Because the media influences the people. Influences? I did not say
when
that.
People don't like when people think of the media, they think of like the news and like the state programs stuff.
Bud Light's belchy, huh?
This fucking hoe every fucking time someone's gonna put gas into a mic. It's just like whether Ryan's farting.
That was once. I felt bad immediately.
This kid has to burp in every episode.
I am the gas. Martin,
you aimed to the mic. You were
Martin.
You deep throated it as you burped.
It was kind of like death metal. I felt
crazy.
it.
Fuck hell. All right.
Fuck hell.
Fuck
How
hell.
about
Okay,
we
let's
do
what would you give fucking Kush and OG to?
I was gonna ask that before too. Thank
fucking 4 out of 10, bro? But if you ask me about fucking Red Eye, I'd be like, dude, that song slaps.
Yeah, because there are some
That
songs
song
I
gives it
enjoy.
like 5 more points for the song alone. I'd give the song like a 9 out of the album, giving that whole album probably like a 4.5.
I'm just gonna say 5.
I would say like a 5. Yeah.
What's up, girl?
If it was pass fail, like
I don't know. What's up, girl?
I guess it passes, but like
Yeah, it barely passes.
I don't-
Ray's got something to say.
I know.
I don't think I'm gonna like go back and listen to it a lot. Maybe a couple songs.
I have some songs that I did save. I
Yeah,
can
yeah, I
appreciate
think
it
that's
enough.
good.
I hate to sound like I'm giving it like a real low score, but like, it just didn't impress me. It's time for Song of the Week.
You gotta go out, Trip.
What?
It's time for Song of the Week.
Alright, who's gonna start us off?
I'll go because mine's heavier than the rest, but I did We Made You by Eminem from the Relapse album.
Oh, yeah.
Really fun chorus, really fucked up song. Obviously, it's an Eminem song, but it's catchy, it's fun, and it just, I don't know, I've been on a hip hop tone because the weather here in New England's been heating up.
That's funny, with the heat, your hip hop comes out.
It does. Windows down, rolling.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. No, I love it. Eminem is fire, and this song is very fun. I love the chorus, the sound of the song. It's kind of like loosey goosey, you know, little burlesque show kind of feel.
He's like I said earlier, but he's just like the right amount of obnoxious, and like he just plays on that so well. And dude, that's like the last time I think we heard Slim Shady. Honestly,
Yeah.
It's been a while. Like, for some reason, I think a few years went through. I was listening to him a lot, and like now, I tend to just kind of listen to a little bit and then go on with my day. You know.
I know he had a song with Juice, but besides that, when MGK beef started and he called his beard weird, it was like he could never recover from it. He was like, damn.
Valid.
That's kind of when I like really stopped like listening to M.
This corny ass political rap when Trump was getting like
Yeah.
elected too, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
He's like under a fucking
It's
like
different. I
like
don't know.
a parking
Yeah.
lot, like garage.
in the sand,
Yeah.
man.
Oof, yeah.
But-
it's crazy because he's one of those, you know, should have died the greatest, and he just kept getting old.
Damn. Hell yeah. Good song of the week though.
Yeah.
Ryan?
I did Clay Pigeons by Michael Cera. I think it's a cover. But it's just, it was hitting me. I think like Rachel was like playing it on a TikTok. I'm like, oh fuck, I like forgot Michael Cera had an album. So I was just like listening to that. And then that song like sticks out to me the most. Definitely like kind of, he's looking forward to his next adventure. I think we can all relate to that in a sense. So.
Really like folky and
Yeah.
like kind of country-esque vibe. I
Yeah.
don't know. I was deeper than I expected. And you were saying like, I'm not gonna tell you who it is, so I knew it was someone, and then like it's an actor. And Michael Cera crossed my mind, but I was like, no way, it didn't sound like him at all.
Yeah.
So I was very shocked. It was
I could like hear it after I Shazammed it when I was gonna like joke
Cheated.
and be like Michael Cera, but
So now I've done a song by Michael Cera and Michael Cera Palin.
crazy.
ooh, okay.
Continuity, I love it.
And how about you? Your song of the week?
Mine was Light by Camp.
Banger.
Yeah, I
Good
love
song.
Camp.
Great
I really still want to see them live.
That'd
And
be awesome.
I brought them up a few times, but I realized it hadn't been a song of the week for me. And so I listened to like their whole like 3 albums today, just trying to figure out which song I wanted to pick. And yeah, Light spoke to me. It's like a single dude in my 30s, and like something about like adventure, starting over, and like the whole beginning, like feeling emotion and like feeling where you are in life.
Finding yourself,
Yeah, and I was
yeah.
like, fuck yeah, I vibed today whilst cruising in the rain, you know, hit the spot.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like you're ready for I forget the word that I'd like to use, but like
I'm a caterpillar, dude.
Yeah.
Give me X amount of time, I'm gonna be a beautiful butterfly.
yeah.
You're already a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, you are.
Beautiful butterfly.
Beautiful butterfly. Oh, it's gonna dab me up.
Beautiful butterfly. Sean over
Yeah.
here. We should make your face a butterfly.
Beautiful butterfly.
Too funny. But yeah.
But just like a new beginning, a new chapter.
Yeah, it was just a song. Jesus, I don't know what the fuck that was. It was just a vibe that like hit me today. I was like, I fuck with this. It's
Oh, yeah.
speaking to me.
Hell yeah, boy.
Another 3 to add to the Spotify
Yeah,
playlist.
check
Please
that shit
check it out. all of our songs of the week are on there. So
I'm curious to see if it has anybody, because it's a public playlist, so people can follow it.
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone has actually checked it out.
I need to check it out.
Yeah.
I'd be playing it.
Yeah, every once in a while I pop it on. It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Dude.
proof that like we listen to everything. There's like
Yeah.
all genres on there.
Royal Otis has been infecting my life too.
Yeah,
I
they're
wanted to put
killing
another
it.
song on them. I love Sofa King,
Yeah.
but I was like, no, I can't do another Royal. I don't want to copy bands, you know.
I really like was close to like doing a song by the Chats. I don't know. Actually, I think I already picked a song by the Chats.
I don't think you did.
If you don't know the Chats, I mean they're way different than Royal Otis, but like that's been like my top like 3 artists lately.
Okay, fuck yeah. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, Australian punks.
Fuck yeah. That sounds like a good
They have
band.
a song called "The Price of Smokes," and he's just complaining about how expensive cigarettes are, and the chorus is like, "Those bastards in Parliament ought to be hung by their necks." It's so good.
That's fire.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah.
All right, and move right along. Do a little nostalgia. Little...
Do you remember?
I remember.
when
I'll start us off. You want to go back off some direction?
Perfect.
What was mine again? Oh yeah, I went with first time playing paintball.
Paintball.
Yeah,
Ooh.
dude. You get out like the summer, maybe it's a birthday party. You're wearing like baggy ass clothes because I told you that makes it not hurt as bad. I don't think that's true. But, yeah, mad fun.
But you think the looser your clothes, the less of the chance it's going to pop?
Yeah, maybe that's what it
Just
was.
getting hit with a welt.
Simulated war with paintball guns, dude. Yeah, it's a good time.
We had a fireplace, P&L,
Yeah.
paintball near us. If you're in the New England area, if you're in Massachusetts, I should say, and if you know, dude, this place is sick.
Yep.
They used to take like Call of Duty-esque maps.
Oh, game modes and shit.
No, yeah,
involved,
all
yeah.
of
Yeah, they had like
Oh.
capture the flag and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And
Can I just roll right with that? I guess my
Sure.
nostalgia is going to have to be something he just remembered.
Okay, go for it.
Because me and Sean went paintball one time.
Oh, I knew that's why you were geeking over there.
And we were convinced this kid wasn't on our team.
Because we were covering a base.
Yeah.
And some of our teammates we didn't know were doing
Like the
peripheral.
perimeter.
Yeah, perimeter. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, dude, but me and him were kind of just like wandering the base, talking, and like, this is crazy. Like, you get the mask and the gun out there. It's all intense. You're young. You're like, what, like 11, 12 maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, Sean. And he's like, what? And I'm like, that dude doesn't even see us. His back's face towards us. And I'm like, we should light him up, dude. He's like, get lit up, and his arms up. He's like, ah. And this guy ends up coming up to him and says, oh, your fucking team. And we were like, yo, we're so sorry. We didn't see
forgot to
it.
turn friendly fire off.
We ripped him off.
Yeah, we lit him. I don't think we even hit him, though. Because he
No,
came up to us and was like,
we
stop.
No, we definitely hit him.
Did we? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I don't know why it made me think of this. I did do an indoor place once.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
that's
can't
sick.
lie, dude.
Sick.
Almost more fun. Doing like the knee slides behind the blow up
yeah,
things. Like,
way more fun.
yeah, dude, diving
It's
around.
more like technical.
Yeah.
It's like
I did that in middle
Excuse me.
school. It was sick.
I 1v1 somebody in an indoor paintball. It was crazy.
Fire.
It was like a birthday party, and they were just like, they did like team, and then like everybody got to like 1v1 the birthday boy.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh,
Did you win your 1v1?
I don't know.
Gulag?
Yeah, he was like 10, dude.
There's nothing harder than flexing a good birthday party.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude.
dude, did you go to Kyle's party?
If you had
Like,
the paintball
no.
party, you were like the shit.
Yeah.
They
For, like,
handed
the
out
week.
fucking yeah, I know.
I still remember this one kid did like a... I mean, now it's just like the cocktail party, like frame murder mystery sort of thing.
yeah,
But as a kid, I was like, this is fire. This is inventive. I was like, smart. This mom was on some shit. Like,
I was sucker for the jumpy places.
Oh,
Anywhere I can just
true.
like throw my body as hard as I can without getting hurt.
one kid had I still have a photo of me with a big snake around his backyard. He
Ooh.
just had a big snake.
Oh, like the reptile guy.
Yeah, the
showed up.
reptile guy.
Do you have that picture?
I'll have to find it.
Dude, freaking I wanted to do that for Frank's party.
That'd
But
be cool.
I literally, I shit you not, this is a true story, called the place and they never got back to me.
Called
Because
Reptile Rick.
I know, but hear me out. With like this reputable place, all these great reviews, they have like a website, it's all official, and leave a message, we'll get back to you. They never got back to me. I find this other place, there's good reviews, and I call it Reptile Rick, dude,
Yeah.
fucking fix that. Oh, wow. And I'm like, hey, do you still do your reptile show? He's like, no, I don't do that anymore. And I was like,
So sad.
What do you do now?
I was like, yeah, I literally was like silent for a minute. Katie was in the car with me, and I was just like, I was on speaker, so like, I don't even know I'm doing that. I was on speaker, it was more like this, and she was just like, and I was like, all right, well, thanks. Just hung up. I was like, that guy sounds so
He
depressed.
like wanted you to ask what happened.
Yeah, right. It's like, my business got taken by my wife.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They all died.
Bitch.
Damn. Yeah, no, that's true. Birthday party. That'd be another good nostalgia. What was yours
death
again?
themed fucking ass.
Yeah.
What was my nostalgia
Yeah.
showcase? I guess it was lighting up that kid, but like I feel like I could have a fun one that's more.
Oh no,
my
I
own.
just couldn't remember what you had said. I'm
You
sorry.
generate that story for me.
I like that. Us attacking a kid with some paintballs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very, very.
What do you got, Ryan?
So there's been a lot of buzz about the movie Sinners, and I was like, this is just From Dusk Till Dawn, like, but a
New
longer
age.
time ago.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I feel like I need to rewatch From Dusk Till Dawn. So I did, and I'm gonna go with that.
Fuck yeah.
And
okay.
I think that movie exists solely because Quentin Tarantino wanted to suck Salma Hayek's fucking delicious
Dude.
dogs.
Oh my god.
That scene
Dude.
is so like out of pocket.
As soon as you had said that, that's the one thing that popped to my mind. I
Like
was
that's like he definitely wrote that scene for himself.
100%, yeah.
So self-indulgent.
which is so crazy. You can't just do that. You
Yeah.
can't just write yourself a scene to because he clearly has a foot thing.
And then he's also
All
like
the scenes.
staring at Aubrey from fucking National
Mhm.
Lampoon's Little Dogs when
Yeah.
they're in the RV. He's fucking
Crazy.
He's great in that movie.
Well,
Everyone like
Tarantino's
shits
a
on
weird
him.
guy.
He
Dude,
is.
See
he's a
those
Like,
videos
damn.
where like he what's the term for it? Where he's talking with the homies, the brothers, and he just switches up.
Oh, he code switches.
He
Yeah.
codes with it
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hard, and he was like, "Yeah, Jamie over here." He was like, "Yo," and like, and it's like group setting, and it's like,
Everyone's
yeah,
like,
what the fuck? Yeah, even Jamie's like, "I don't really even talk like that."
Right.
That's okay.
He's like mildly autistic.
Yeah.
But it's fine, dude. He's a fucking G.
He does sick movies. Yeah.
I have like a list
Dude.
of like Tarantino movies that I like still need to see.
Let's
But-
drop a hot top 3 Quentin
Tarantino
movies. Yeah.
Can you pull them up? Because I know I'm gonna have to.
Ooh,
I
I
mean-
already know my number 1,
Okay, well, give me a second.
but I'm not gonna. I'm hitting you nuts.
Do I have to rank them in like?
No, just give me a top 3.
Okay.
I'll pull them up. I mean, you are the guy in the chair, but I'll pull them up.
Yeah, the computer screen. I mean, I guess you're right. I do have it right
What's
here.
the one when like with the car, like Death? Clock
Oh,
or
Death
something?
Proof.
Death Proof.
God.
yeah.
Dude, see, that's what I'm saying. These ones are the ones I'm gonna forget. Dude.
I love that movie. It's so crazy. And when he filmed it, he didn't even film it in the era that it looks like it's in, dude. This is
Here we go.
tough.
Oh, Sin City.
Sin City's so good.
I haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Jackie Brown, Dust Till Dawn, Kill Bill 2.
I've heard Jackie
He did
Brown.
Little
Jackie
Nicky?
Brown's on my
Wait,
list.
he did
like,
Little Nicky? No.
Really? I don't see it on this list, but
I gotta see Jackie Brown. That's like the next one I have to see.
No.
Yeah, this is
Director
like-
says
Oh,
Bro.
what?
Why the hell did he
Reservoir
pop up?
He might have like wrote.
I
something
forgot he was
for it.
Reservoir Dogs. Damn. It's also been too long since I've seen Pulp Fiction, but Pulp Fiction should be on there.
Yeah,
Inglourious Bastards.
so good.
Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. That's so tough. 3?
Alright. I'm going to say the Django.
Come on now. It's the D is silent.
I know, it's Django.
I know, but that's a quote from the movie.
Yeah.
The D is silent. Django.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, no. Django's fire.
Django is fire, honestly. It hits every time.
Yep.
Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah.
Hits every time. I
Mhm.
love it. Kill the Nazis.
What's that there one? What's it gonna be?
As much as I want it to be Kill Bill Volume 2, I'm going to give it the Death Proof. Because Death Proof is so
Dude.
good. It's such a great concept.
Oh, absolutely. Mad fun. I love that Pulp Fiction.
Kurt Russell, right?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Isn't it Kurt Russell?
Is it? Why am I blanking? I have it right here. I don't know why. I'm Death Race. Death Proof. Oh, yeah. There he is right there.
Yeah.
Fucking,
So
yeah.
good.
6. I'm surprised Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs weren't on your top.
It's tough.
It's so tough. I
Reservoir
think,
Dogs is a classic, and Pulp Fiction is so good, but
yeah. I think for me, I'm going to have to go in no particular top 3 order. Django Unchained, Kill Bill 2. I
Kill
do
Bill
prefer
2 is
2.
fire.
Fire. And, you know, I'm going to go Reservoir Dogs over Pulp
okay.
Fiction.
Reservoir Dogs
I
is
love
great.
that's Mr. Pink and Mr.
Yeah,
Brown.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
What a good
So good.
minimal staging. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
a lot of it's in that warehouse. Just like super interesting character
He
dynamics.
flexes
and-
directorial.
Yeah.
Directorial
Directorial.
Yes.
That's the word.
Directorial. Like you said, it's so minimal, but there's so much.
Gives me like the black box vibe.
It shows you like a good
But,
story doesn't need a great setting.
Yeah. Oh my god.
A
so
great
good.
story doesn't need a good setting.
What do you think, Ryan? What do you think?
Pulp Fiction, Inglourious Bastards, and Natural Born Killers.
Ooh,
I've never seen Natural Born Killers.
Fire. Woody Harrelson, Juliette Lewis, like
Okay.
a lot of the same people.
I worked with a crackhead Woody Harrelson once. It was...
That's fire.
Did he do Kill Bill or did he? I thought Kill Bill was Robert Rodriguez.
No.
Or not Kill Bill. Sorry, Sin City.
Oh, I was wondering about that too. I saw that on the list.
They work together.
They
a
might
lot.
Robert, whatever his name, might have been Sin 2.
Okay.
Sin City 2, but I'm not.
Sin-
100%
I was thinking like 100% his projects.
Yeah.
So I guess no project's 100% anybody's, but
That's fair.
Sin City is so like misunderstood. I think. Like
Yeah, I guess it's like-
so like hammed up and like everything's black and white and like their eyes glow, but like
The white blood.
it like means something. Like it's like obviously it's like there potentially, but I don't know, man. I think without that, I don't think the movie would be nearly as good.
I agree. I think, well, the comic book, like, isms, you know, bled through that whole story, and, like, that part of the way they tell the story, I enjoy it a lot. But I guess you're right, I think it is a little slept on.
When John was living in Florida, we went to this, like, super hipster bar that, like, the name of the bar was, like, the address of it. It was, like, 123 whatever street.
Right.
And we went in, and it was, like, this DJ, like, playing, like, you know, like the club scene in Blade, like, where it's just, like, that DJ is just, like, killing it, and it's, like, hype. It's, like, that type of music, and there's, like, 5,000 TVs in this bar, and they're all just playing Kill Bill. Or, no, why do I keep saying Kill Bill?
I don't know.
They're all playing Sin City on a loop. And
That's
I'm like,
fire.
this is the most hipster bar I've ever fucking been in my
I love
life.
that.
But it was sick.
What are you looking up over there?
Well, on a side note, we talked about some haunted things in Massachusetts. We had someone on one of our TikTok posts say, do India.
India.
And not that this is just on the spot. I'll just mention the one. But
Okay.
the most haunted place in Bharat, and I hope I'm pronouncing all this correctly, but Bangar Fort, located in Rajasthan, India, is infamous for being one of the most haunted places in the country. The story behind its haunting dates back to the 17th century and involves a curse placed on the sorcerer of the fort and its inhabitants.
Damn.
Okay. Is it an old temple?
It sounds like it was
fort?
like a fort bunker or whatever.
That's crazy.
In
That's
the
what
17th century, legend has it that a wizard named Singai fell in love with the princess of Bangar, Ranaviti, but his advances were rejected. In retaliation, Singai cursed the fort, leading to the eventual downfall and abandonment. Many eerie incidences of paranormal activities have been reported at the Bangar Fort over the years.
What were his advances? Like, show bumps.
He sent like a fucking...
He's just commenting on her Instagram.
sending slates by pigeon that like fly in. Like, what up, girl?
Someone says,
What
is
that
it
thing
really
do?
not haunted or whatever? Is it just superstition? Someone's like, I don't know, but it's definitely not the most haunted places in India. So maybe we'll do a little bit more deeper dive.
That'd be
of
cool.
Haunted places around the world.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Possible.
haunted, you guys need to watch the fucking first episode of the new season of Ghost Adventures.
Okay. Well,
They filmed it at the house that like they like filmed Poltergeist in. And it's
Okay.
fucking, dude,
Is it
it's
cheap?
so funny. It's like obviously like just more unintentional comedy.
hell yeah.
There's a scene where like on like one of the devices it just goes daddy and he goes he's like trying to be like dead serious, dude. It's like talking head. He's like, does this spirit think I'm her dad? Like, it's so fucking stupid, dude.
Oh my
And there's a scene where like the TV, because like they have the TV
Yeah.
in there and like the static pops and it scares the shit out of Zach Bagans. And he like goes on the ground like a fucking like armadillo on its back and starts like kicking in the air. I'm just
No.
like, bro, they could have edited this
I gotta
out.
see
It's
that.
so funny. It's on Max.
Little, I'm scared. Like...
Dude, me and Rachel put that show on and like fucking just like piss ourselves laughing.
Oh, I imagine. Hell yeah.
We'll have to check it out. It's on HBO.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Okay, good to know. I was gonna ask that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that would be cool if maybe we, instead of just focus on like what Massachusetts, maybe do more states and more parts of the world. Like,
I'd love to learn about some more haunted shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
Was there anything else we were trying to? We didn't do a game.
No, I mean, I had some quick notes about some shit that I, you know, like I've been watching the new season of this week. It's been good. I'm invested into it at this point. 5 seasons in, so it's like 10 episodes this season. 1 episode 7. There was like, I thought it was gonna be the big twist. I saw it coming like episode 1. I was like, I clocked some shit. Like, I don't know, we'll see. And I felt pretty vindicated, but then I'm really glad we got 3 more episodes going from that. So I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna take this. I'm excited to see where it goes. Good season so far.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd recommend it.
Hell yeah. Fucking.
Then did you have something?
I've been rewatching Smallville, and it's been incredible.
Yeah. Where you at now?
In the middle of season 3.
What's the big issue in season 3? Is it just Lex?
Basically,
Yeah.
he was just like last episode. He was in like an insane asylum, and like Clark basically figured out that like his father was behind it, and they're like pushing drugs on him, making him crazy.
Oh yeah.
And then it, like mind warps to Clark looking like the crazy one because he's like, "No, Clark, I had a real problem." And he's like, "Oh."
Is this before or after the car accident?
I think some of those, way after the car.
Okay, yeah.
Some of these great episodes where
that's
it
season
shows
1.
like Superman's, growing up and like the reach that he has isn't with everything.
Yeah.
He can only save the world in a certain way. There's always going to be those.
Yeah.
It's a great show. I love rewatching it. I love this younger audience and rewatching it in my adult life. I'm like, wow. I had great taste as a kid.
Right? Dude, the amount of times I've almost made that theme song my song of the week.
Ooh, it's so good.
Somebody save. So good.
Man.
Love that song. Remy Zero or Remy Zero?
Yeah, something
Either
like
way.
that.
Fire song. Somebody save.
Speaking of DC,
Ooh.
is there a Batman update? Like, when's the next Batman film supposed to
They're
come out?
just squashing everything and restarting it.
I think so, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. They're not even going to do a Penguin season 2 or nothing. I'm
Okay,
pretty sure.
that's fine. Like, Penguin could be
But
fine
like that,
as a standalone.
that universe is done.
Yeah, they literally gave it all
Why?
back over. Is it the guy who directed the Guardians?
Feige?
Yeah.
What
no,
happened to
no, no, no,
Reeves?
no.
I don't know.
It was
I'm pretty sure they're doing a
James
whole...
Gunn.
Oh, maybe. I think James Gunn.
What?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
they're
there's a
getting
new
rid of the
Superman
Reeves-verse.
movie that's going to start the whole universe of a new DC.
Which, I'm sorry to blow your mind about this whole issue, because I love the
Live.
Reeves-verse, Batman, but the new Superman has me pretty hyped.
Yeah, me too.
I can't lie. But yeah,
This is why, like, DC just, like, they just shoot themselves in the foot, man. Like, what was wrong with the Reeves-verse, man?
I really like... They gave us an early Bruce Wayne who's, like, different, but we could grow to see him, and, like,
Yeah.
I was
It was
excited to
Robert
see where that went.
Pattinson.
He was good. He wasn't the
too
perfect
dark.
Bruce
I
Wayne.
thought he had,
but-
like, the 3-movie deal, and
I know. I was excited. I was
maybe
excited.
they're, like, concerned that, like, they just can't follow the Penguin because it was so good, but
Maybe.
that something must have happened.
You can't have your villain have a better series than your movie. Already you know that.
I think
guess
the
that's-
Batman was just as good as the Penguin. No, the Penguin was better. But,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think it was, like-
Shows and movies, you can't grade them the same.
But I
grade
think,
them.
like,
That's like making a Superman and making Lex Luthor's sideshow cooler than Superman. You're like, well, fuck.
Valid.
I hate how everything just, like, resets all the time. It's, like,
Right.
too much to keep up with.
No, I agree.
I was
Marvel's
really
good at
locked
moving
in.
along and adapting with the times, and they still have shit cooking, but
It's just like Batman, like the 3 trilogies with Christian Bale, the 3
Yeah.
in that trilogy. What's great about that is like the growth in between the movies too.
I
You
wonder
get
what-
to see like a story being built with that
Yeah.
character, that Batman.
And the first
and,
one's
like,
not great, but if they just were like,
well, you could argue Christian
Oh,
Bale's was like
we're gonna stop
Batman
it.
Begins.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
the 3 good series.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Robert's not even getting another movie for like to develop that story
that's
more.
whack,
You know what I mean?
dude.
And, like
There's so much on the table.
I
there.
wonder what
Right.
superheroes been played the most. I'd honestly guess Batman.
probably.
Yeah, there's a million Batman.
Been a lot of Spider-Man though.
But then
Yeah,
then you think
true.
there was more Hulks than you think too.
You gotta think, is it like movie, cinema, like
Anything.
everything?
Anybody
It's
person depicting the
Spider-Man and Batman probably. Superman close behind. Be my guesses.
bold statements.
Anything else?
I'm pissed.
What's up? What's up?
How do they not know this?
Wait,
I know, I'm sorry to break this to you.
Is this like old? This has been out
It's
for
pretty
a while.
recent,
It's kind
but
of
not
recent.
super recent. In
It's
between,
been known
it's
for a little
relevant.
bit.
What a bag fumble.
Seriously though.
We got any hot takes?
I actually did have a hot take.
Fuck DC.
I don't know if it's a hot take anymore.
They might recover though. They might be having the perfect plan now.
Superman does look good. It looks really
Does.
cool.
I heard it didn't get the best reaction from test audience, but they went back and fixed some stuff.
Superman's tough though too, and I don't care what audience says. I
Yeah.
care what.
What I get.
Yeah, I want to feel that shit. But yeah, I did have a random hot, but it's like super niche of a hot take. I don't know if it's worth it.
Let's hear the niche hot take.
All right. So there's this anime called My Hero Academia. do not smother my dog, please. And the manga's finished. They're still doing the anime. And it kind of got rushed. The end got really rushed. A lot of characters just kind of like join in the final battle, and they're like, I can now use my quirk, which is like the superpower. I can use it differently. I've been training for X amount of time. And, like, I'm better now, just so they can be part of the final fight.
It's just like too well written.
Yeah,
It's
and it's the mangaka has said like a big issue was that he got really into there's an arc called My Villain arc, a Villain Academia arc, where he was getting into the backstories of all the villains. And it was the best part of the show. It was expanding the superhero world where it's like a business to be a superhero. You know, it's a profession. The people have internships through their superhero businesses and shit. And it was getting into the underground, into like motivations between these super villains who are all like super compelling characters. But the big issue, by the way, is that the fan base hated it. And because of that, they were like, hey, wrap this shit up. Like, people are getting bored. And he didn't get to flesh out his story. He didn't get to flesh out characters and give them... Because it's a classroom of 20-something side characters. Is he still writing
the manga or no?
No, it's done. But
you mentioned this a while ago, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't get... Just
this is your hot take.
Specific hot take is that it got ruined by its own fan base. Because they hated the best part of the show and the part that the guy was like most passionate about. Could have been a way better series. Still good. I'm excited for the last season. But yeah, My Hero Academia fans, you ruined your own series, so.
Sean's anime hot
job.
take. You got a hot take?
No.
Yeah.
DC sucks.
It's gotta come to you, you know? Some bullshit's gonna happen and you're gonna be like, fuck this.
My hot take? Wiz Khalifa's not that talented.
Damn. Also don't know if that's a hot take anymore. No. But I am curious.
I think he's talented. I think he just has not.
I don't think he's that talented.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what people think about this album. Now that we've discussed it on our own, I want to see how other people think.
I think it's a similar argument.
It's not that he's not talented, but it's just this album was just like, damn, you didn't generate any thought or like about making something new and better.
It's like almost like not art.
Yeah, you just copy and pasted the thing that worked for you when you were like younger.
Yeah.
Thought you rich and famous, and then you just like you said. Just fucking be like, yeah, I'm
fucking nailed it in.
Yeah, like, bro, we get your Wiz Khalifa, but we don't care that you think you're awesome and everything's going great in your life. Especially in today's economy. Nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah, I can't afford eggs. Like, fuck off.
So let us know what you think about the album.
Yep.
If you ever have any suggestions on anything else, let us know. But I think let's end it real quick.
Oh, okay.
With a game.
Oh. We got a quick game?
A quick game.
Quick game? Can I
Sean was hitting me up with games. And I want to host
a few peanuts.
Real quick. But I think it's a game we all can play. It's a fun, classic game that we all used to play.
Okay.
Truth or Dare?
What the fuck? Okay.
Truth or Dare?
I ain't no bitch. Give me a dare.
Okay.
I don't have my phone.
Dare.
Did you even think of it?
I mean,
I dare you to call the last person you hooked up with and just like not have anything important to talk about. And just be like, hi.
What if I don't have their number?
I know. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that was a good dare. That was a reckless dare.
I know, because I just got my heart.
So
my
like,
heart.
I'm recording the podcast right now.
Yeah, I was like, I can't call them.
How many peanuts are left in this bitch?
Not enough.
No, not enough.
You set this game up, right? You gotta give me a dare. I just can't call.
I dare you to.
You could give me a dare for next week.
No, that's stupid. This is already getting stupid.
Do you want to just cut this?
No. Let's do truth or dare. Truth or dare.
Truth.
You want truth?
I guess, because you couldn't think of a dare. He's like, I can.
What's a secret talent you have that no one knows about?
Ooh. Okay, let's see. I don't know how secret it is. I feel like it's pretty obvious if you watch anything with me. I am so good at guessing shit, like in movies and shows. I see like the one little scene where they focus on something in a room, and I'm like, I can figure out that fucking theory. I'm like, yo, I can piece that shit together. My media literacy, fire.
We'll have to live watch something and people can see.
Yeah, we'll do some reaction. Test me, bro. Test me.
What am I gonna play? Like
I remember specifically I saw Memento early on, and my buddy was like, just so you know, there's a big twist in it. There's a scene that
Big twist my ass.
Right, there's a scene that you might see that it's there's a term for a shot.
So he fluffed you for this too.
Yeah, he was like, there's a term for a shot that's less than a second of a frame. And he's like, if you see it, maybe you'll know. And it came right up, and I was like, that was it, right? He was like, fuck off.
Yeah, it's so annoying people are good at that shit.
So yeah, that's my truth.
Katie's sister's girlfriend's good at it. I'll start a movie in 5 minutes in, she's like, so that's the bad guy probably.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you supposed to know that? It's
I love
oddly
that.
weird.
I'm good at that, but only with shows that my wife picks.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so this guy's just gonna marry her. She's like, no. And
It's not it.
yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth?
Yeah.
What's the worst lie you've ever told?
Damn.
My parents thought I was going to college for a semester and a half longer than I actually was going to college for.
God.
I was living a lie. I was literally leaving in the morning and just driving around and fucking off all day and then coming home and class was tough.
Go to Dunks.
I'd go to Supreme with this other kid that I knew from school. We just never went to class.
Did you tell your parents this already?
Yeah, they found out.
Oh, no.
Because
okay.
I didn't realize that one of my professors worked with my mom for her job. And she was like, why are you fucking not going to class? And I was
horrible.
like, I didn't want to go to college. And it turned into a whole thing.
Yeah.
It ended up being fine. It's not like I wasted my parents' money. I paid for it. So it was just you're a fucking dumbass. But
I stopped by my mom's place with her husband one time to grab something, and I saw beer randomly. I was like, oh, I'm taking that. And for years, they were convinced someone just walked in the garage and stole beer. Because neither of them drink, and they got him for her husband's brother. Mm-hmm. And I randomly just years and years later told my mom, I was like, I stole that beer. You guys thought your safety was I felt bad. Yeah. I was like, because you guys thought a criminal game and stuff.
You really ruined their sense of security.
Yeah, they were like, oh my god, anyone could just walk in here and steal something. Yeah, sorry, Mom. But those are fire beers, though.
One time I was pulling out the snowblower at my parents' place, and it was in the shed, and the shed wasn't had a ramp to get up there. It was snowy and icy, and so while I'm pulling it out, I was home alone, by the way, for some reason.
Yeah.
When I was doing this, I slipped and almost got crushed by the thing, and I was fucking freaked out a little bit, and everything was fine. I just was so pissed and annoyed because I was alone and up early doing this, and I just fucking kicked the door. I put my foot through the shed door, and they were like, what the hell happened? I slipped. Just in class, I was like, I just slipped on the ramp and went through it a little bit. Yeah. But no, I kicked that shit.
Oh my god.
I punted it. I was so mad.
I can't say.
Tell us off the camera.
Alright, who wants to hit me with it?
Yeah, truth or dare?
Dare.
Damn it, I don't know.
I know, you both did the truth though, so I feel like you gotta be different.
So we want something that you have to do right now?
Yeah. On camera. Pick the dare.
Open the window and yell penis. Wait, this is my apartment. This is such a bad idea.
Yeah, it's after 12.
Just give a good bellow. Penis. Damn, window right open. Not super loud, but a good bellow. Also, the door will slam. The window will slam, so you gotta hold it up.
Penis!
Close the window. Jesus Christ. This motherfucker.
I'm gonna be so fucking stealthy walking in my car. So I don't want your neighbors to think that was me.
Oh, fucking hell, you bastard. Alright.
That was loud.
That was on me. I literally was like, please don't do it loud.
You were just a nice bellow.
Don't frustrate.
You see that one video of that kid? He's in the hallway.
You screeched.
He's in the hallway and he just puts his phone up and he's like, help.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah, that was.
Oh my god, dude.
I hope that sounded well on the audio.
You're getting evicted.
Dude, yeah, literally.
That was wild.
Why would you be so loud? Why did I even ask that?
That was so.
It was so on me.
Eighth grade tactics is
Maybe they can't prove
Full grown man screams penis out the window. That was a vicious penis.
that was pause. Oh man, I'm sweating.
Shots like I gotta leave this place.
I'm stressed out.
Oh,
Thank you.
Stressing one out.
Thank you for being here. Thank you guys.
A little
for being
truth
here.
and dare.
This has been Elevated Times, episode 29.
Fuck yeah.